Hi, thanks for reaching out. That is so cool that they have a chip. Are they selling it, or is it part of a system that you have to, like, as a government, buy or something like that? I didn't know there was something like that. That's really cool. I knew that tons of people were working on it. So, when you're looking for something in the library catalog, if you don't put it in quotes, or if you spell it in a way that other people aren't describing it, so like if you did quantum computer instead of quantum computing, you would get variables based on that. But you have to put it into quote marks. Quantum computing. So it sticks those two keywords together. So hopefully that was what was going on when you couldn't find that search, because there's like tons of stuff. But because you're looking at something that's really high end, I'm going to show you something that I'm not showing the other students in the class because it's not necessary for what they're looking at, but I think is going to be really helpful for you. But first, that's a bit of a tease, but first I'm going to show you something else. So you can do, if you go to advanced search, do quantum in one field, and in the next field do computer or computing or chip or chips. What else did you have? Looks like that was it. I'll just do chip. And then you can find, so still, there's going to be tons. Physical realizations. Oh, this is so exciting. So you can go to peer-reviewed journals. And in this level, what I would say, oh yeah, there's Google's quantum chip. What I would do is you have the luxury of narrowing it down from 175,000 articles. That's a smidge too many. So I would say come up to, I'd say maybe come up to like the last couple years. Why we have something from 2027 is beyond me. That sounds like an error. Whenever you do a search, sometimes it gets confused. I still want to find scholarly articles from peer-reviewed journals, the year. Okay. Quantum dots. Okay, my head is like, forgive me for stopping on things. To narrow it down even further, add another line, and this is where you would put in Willow or Google. Also, to narrow it down, you could say, okay, I only want these things to be like in the title. So this is like narrowing it way down. So in that form field, in the metadata, you only want it to be in the title that it's searching from. That might be too few. 540 peer-reviewed journals. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. But how do we know? Well, of course it can beat today's best supercomputers. That's not a peer-reviewed article. It sounds like an editorial. You should find, looks like all these are like news. I want to find like the data and the things that make up the computer, and what quantifies it as quantum. So go with me if you will. There's a database where you can find the root of all of like new technology in articles. This is particularly useful in this case. So if you go to databases, go to the letter S, and the database is called Scopus. Awkward pause. And let's do quantum computing. Computer, yeah, let's do the same thing. Quantum computer or quantum computing. Okay, and on this one, let's have it be in the title. Let's have it be the article title. When I'm searching in this database, I want to find what's called the seminal article, or the one that started it all, or the core. And if you wanted to, we could expand, but let's start out with this and see what made something possible. So when I search, out of all of these 6,000 articles, what's the one that all of them have to cite? So that would be like the one that started everything. So we go by date, and instead of date, we go cited by highest. So the article that's been cited more than any other one in quantum computing or quantum computer in the title is there's like an algorithm on a quantum computer, or is there like talking about a history, or is there like a model, or is there like a chip design, or there's like, is there a principle behind this? Oh, that goes way back to 1985. So there's like all this precedence, right, that builds up to making this chip possible. So let's go back and do that same search. But on this one, let's add Willow or Google. And that can be like anywhere. But it has quantum computer in the title. So now there's only 58. And again, we're doing it by number of times sorted, or cited, sorry. Quantum computing and applied approach. An introduction for microwave engineers. They make it sound like this has been around forever. Am I just missing the boat? So let's go back and let's put this in the title. Oh no, that's news again. Oh, here we go. Google claims a milestone, 2019. This is the great article that you might need to have. I'll download this and send this to you so you don't have to look this up yourself. But this one was cited 5 times. It was published just before the pandemic. When you go into the article, you can see where, I don't see the abstract. You can see, I think oh, again, it's a news thing. Okay. I want to find one that talks about like the technical background of what's going on, and all of this is news. Okay, benchmarking. Oh, there's a conference paper. Okay, so when you're looking for scholarly information, you've got the exciting problem that a lot of people are just going to be like, hey, look what Google did. Hey, look what Google did. So if you want to find those background articles about quantum computing, that's kind of how you would do it. And you would just click on the Find It, or you would go back to the library catalog where we were before and look up the quantum computing or things like that. This is our huge topic. So if you run stuck on anything, write back to me and let me know. But you might want to say, ask an AI. Let's ask Google Gemini, what are the major milestones in the history of quantum computing? And then you might use these for keywords to find those. Oh yeah, there's Planck again. Niels Bohr, Feynman, D-Wave. So you might take these and you could say, okay, I want to look up, whoa, they did one in 2001. So you might look up D-Wave, or you might look up the concept of quantum supremacy. Handily, it's already in quote marks. So you can look up concepts like this and find the articles that lead to that. Blockchain, blockchain, blockchain. Let me know how it goes. And don't forget, you can see everything that's coming on. Don't forget that when you get to an article, there's a citation generator in here too. And you can just, well, okay, I've said enough. Let me know how it goes.